Hello, Style Rebel. We are going to have a one-on-one girl talk today about feeling good in what we wear, what we clothe our body with. It is so important. So I'd love to know from you as you're hopping on, whether you are catching this live, excuse me, or on the replay. I'd love to know from you. How typically, okay, so let's do like us on a scale from 1 to 10. How good do you feel in your outfits? Okay? So, if you give me anything lower than let's see, a 7, then this is for you today. This is so important because what we put on our body, what we clothe ourselves with, really makes such a huge impact in our life, especially in our life professionally. So, we are going to talk about why this is so important and then some really simple steps to tweak this to make a shift so that every morning when you wake up and you go to get dressed, you put on clothes that actually makes you feel good. There's no reason to get dressed and put something on that's going to make you feel like blah, because guess what? Guess how the rest of your day is going to go? It's going to go blah, most likely. Okay? So as you're hopping on, say hello, do not be shy. Let me know that you can hear me okay. And also tell me on a scale from 1 to 10, how good do you typically feel in your outfits? Okay. All right. So, wearing clothes, first of all, let's start with this. I'm going to start with something super, super, super basic. Here's the thing, wearing clothes has a huge impact on your success, and not just personally, but also specifically professionally. Okay. And I'm going to share with you why in just a few moments. And I think by the end of this, you are definitely going to be shaking your head, and maybe even have some aha moments. So as you're listening in, if there's something that you absolutely love that I say, something that really makes sense, that really resonates with you, give me a hashtag sparkle, because that lets me know. And I also want to let you know that if you are brand new to the page, hello and welcome. And if we've never met before, my name is Ginna. I'm the creator of Style Rebel Mama as an image consultant to female entrepreneurs and women on the go, as well as a social media marketing strategist for small business owners and entrepreneurs. And style has a lot to do with all of this. And when I talk about style, it's not just your personal style, but it's also your brand style. So if you are a woman in business, if you are a business owner, an entrepreneur, if you work for another company, if you represent a company, this live today, this training is definitely for you. Okay. If you're new, let me know. Say new. Here it is. Here's honestly what it's all about. Life is all about feeling confident and showing up. Okay. And when you're wearing clothes that you don't feel good in, you're not going to feel confident. You're not going to feel empowered. You're not going to feel powerful to show up, not just for yourself, but for others that you can truly make an impact to. So it allows us to trust ourselves. It allows us to have this positive energy, and positive energy and also negative energy is magnetic. So would you prefer to attract positive energy or negative energy? Let me know. I'm sure you're going to say positive energy, right? And also, when we're communicating with others, they are going to feel that energy come across, okay, whether it's positive or negative. When we feel good in what we wear, we also are more likely to dress the part. So if you are looking to level up your business, or maybe you're looking to change positions, to move higher up, within your company, You want to dress the part. And by dressing the part, you want to feel good in what you have on you. We also are letting other people know that we are put together. So first impressions are so important. Again, especially in business, especially for us as entrepreneurs. How we show up literally in the first 5, 7, maybe at the most 10 seconds, people are making an impression of you. They're deciding, are you somebody that they can trust? Are you somebody that they feel is knowledgeable? Are you somebody that has it put together? Or are you a hot mess? Now, I'm going to be honest. Listen, if you look at my desk right now, it's a hot mess. Okay? If you look at my closet, it's not such a hot mess. So there are parts of me that are definitely disorganized. I can't even remember what I did yesterday, but I will tell you this, and I'm going to give you a perfect example. So this morning, I was working on something behind the scenes, which I'll tell you about in just a little bit, but we have an amazing transformational workshop that's coming up, okay? And so I was working on the back end of it. And I realized that we're having some technical issues. And I spent maybe the first few hours of my morning dealing with it. I didn't stick to my normal routine. In fact, I stayed in my PJs until literally, I would say about an hour ago. Okay. And I'm in Eastern time. That's not my typical routine. The frustration that I've had dealing with this tech stuff, this back end technology has been really annoying. But I noticed as soon as I showered and I changed and I put on a real outfit for the day, even though I'm still dealing with these tech issues, my mood and my energy completely changed. Okay. So that is exactly what I'm talking about. So, all right. Here's another thing that it helps you when you're wearing something that you feel great in, okay? And I know we're not always going to be like decked out wearing outfits that make us feel, amazing and empowered and powerful, but if you need to show up for business, that is the number one thing that you definitely want to do is change that outfit. Now, on the weekends, yeah, we want to lay low. We want to be more relaxed. But even if you're stepping out and running a really tedious errand and don't want to be out in public, especially the way things are lately, what you put on is going to make that little trip that you step outside into the world a little better, I promise. But it also provides a certainty within us that we exert, and it allows us to really influence others. And so part of this journey of life is not all about us, but it's also how we can serve others, how we can impact others. And if you're an entrepreneur, you most definitely know that. You most likely are in business doing something that you're passionate about, right? So the question is, it's not about, do you really care about fashion? But it's more about, do you care about how you're communicating to others? All right. And you do this through your personal fashion style choices that you make. Now, the idea of putting on an outfit for many may seem really overwhelming, right? How many times do you step into your closet and you think to yourself, I have a closet full of clothes, but nothing to wear? This is very common for us women. In fact, you have probably heard me say this many times, that us women only wear about 20% of what's in our closet. How scary is that, right? So there are ways to change this by decluttering, by organizing, by not running after trends, by knowing how to dress for your body shape. A lot of these things that, by the way, we weren't born knowing. These are things that you learn. You learn from image consultant, personal stylists like myself. You watch videos. Pinterest is a great place to collect ideas of outfits that when you see them, you're like, oh, I really like that. Okay, so maybe start keeping some images through Pinterest or even a collection of images on your phone. Or when you're putting outfits together in your own closet, take an image of it, take a picture of it. That way you remember it, and you can go back to it. But it's also the concept of your personal style is something that instead of it being overwhelming, if you get it right and if you stick to it and if you discover or rediscover your personal style so that it aligns with you and who you want the world to see, how you want the world to see you and who you want to be, what happens is there's no more confusion. There's no more of a vague message that you're putting out there, especially in business. So when you have a clear plan for your wardrobe, you're able to not repeat old patterns. Instead, start with new ones that reflect you knowing yourself the best. And then you're able to really project all of that amazing positive energy that you have inside. You're able to project that to everybody else that you are interacting with. And it will make such a difference in your personal life and your professional life. So, what are some opportunities that you may be missing by wearing clothing that doesn't make you feel good? Okay, here's one. There's actually two factors. All right. When you're not wearing something that doesn't make you feel good, it's going to influence how you feel and how you are perceived. Two factors that are really, really important, especially when it comes to having success in your business. And success can be whatever you want it to be. Okay. I can't tell you what success is for you. For me, success is being able to impact as many women as I possibly can. For me, that is being successful. For me, success is being able to show my daughter that it's okay to have the shape and body that you have. Love it. You're made uniquely. Feel confident about it. It's yours. You are unique. That to me is success. Success is me being able to send this message to as many women as I possibly can. And so what you put on is going to influence how you feel and how others are going to perceive you. Okay. And how you feel is also going to change that inner confidence inside of you. So if you're putting clothes on that doesn't make you feel good, guess what? You're going to hide. You're not going to show up for those that you can make an impact to. You're going to hide behind baggy clothes, maybe behind, a big t-shirt, leggings, and you're not going to be motivated to put out that energy so that you can show up and you can make a difference in other people's lives. All right, so let's talk about how to create a plan for your personal style that is going to help build that powerful image that you want to build, especially when it relates to your business, okay? So there are some steps that you can take, and I'm going to kind of just give you a kind of a checklist, all right? So number one is you want to identify what your goals are and create a clear plan. And when I'm talking about goals, I'm not talking about, where you want to be income-wise, maybe a year, 2 years, 5 years from now. I'm talking about what is your clear plan as to how do you want to make an impact on others, okay? So if you are, for example, and I'm going to use this example again. I think last week I used an example of this Mary Kay lip gloss because I keep it on my desk because I love it so much. But say you are a consultant, a representative for Mary Kay, okay? And you have goals to reach and to impact as many women as you can. If you're wearing clothing that doesn't make you feel good, when you go to show this lip gloss, nobody's really, first of all, going to be paying attention to this lip gloss. They're going to be paying attention to you first. And guess what? If you're not wearing clothing that makes you feel confident, empowered, motivated, that energy is going to come out and your way of wanting to sell this is not going to be as effective as it could be if you showed up in a way that you showed confidence in yourself, that you felt empowered. Again, your clothes has a lot to do with this. It has a lot to do with your mindset and how we feel. Because we are emotional creatures, how we feel also determines how we go about our day, our life, the choices that we make. Okay, so you want to be very clear in identifying your goals and create a clear plan as to how you want to get there. And so when we're talking about clothing, you want to choose pieces that look and feel authentically to you. Okay, and when you are, say, like searching online, maybe again you're on Pinterest, you'll know right away if there's an outfit that really that just pops out at you and you're like, oh, I really like that. Make a note of it, keep a journal, take a picture of it, download it, create a board on Pinterest. Any of those options will work. You want to buy clothing that fits you properly. So if you're not sure exactly how to dress for your particular body shape, then say the word body shape, or the words body shape, down below, and I will send you a guide that actually walks you through this. And I have a little training as well. So when you're dressing for your body shape, you want to create balance in your outfits. And what happens with many of us is we find an outfit, we love it, it looks great on a hanger, we may even try it on, we bring it home, and then we realize, oh, I really didn't like this. And the reasons why you may not like it is because maybe it doesn't fit well with your particular body shape. So knowing your styles, knowing the type of clothing, the type of cuts, lengths, all that, all of those different details in clothing, knowing how those pieces should fit on you is going to help you feel more confident in the outfits that you put on as well. You want to also create a capsule wardrobe. So I recently, it's probably been about, I would say like 4 weeks or so. So if you go back to some of my lives, you'll find one on my expanded capsule wardrobe formula. When you have a capsule wardrobe, it just makes getting dressed so much easier because you have outfits already pretty much planned out, and it's a lot of mix and matching, and you don't need a huge wardrobe in order to mix and match and feel like you have a brand new outfit every time you put something on. So with the capsule wardrobe, it just makes getting dressed so much easier. So make sure to go back and watch that, or let me know, just say capsule wardrobe and I will send you a link to it via Messenger. You don't want to prioritize trends because trends come and go. Unless you absolutely fall in love with a trend, okay? Like I love animal prints and they're always in style, they're always on trend, but I don't wear them because they're on trend. I wear them because they're just part of my signature style. So if you find a trend that you absolutely love, just make it part of your signature style so it's part of your wardrobe all the time. And you don't feel like you have to run after trends. It makes your outfits, it makes your wardrobe very much more authentic as well when you do it that way. We talked about learn how to dress for your body shape. Also, master the art of presentation and details. Okay, so this is especially true if you are in business, especially now if you're working from home, maybe doing a lot of Zoom conference calls or Facebook Lives like this. You want to master presenting and the details and showing up. So part of that is how you're groomed, the outfit that you have on. When you have a powerful outfit on that makes you feel good, your presentation skills are going to be much better than if you maybe didn't have an outfit that, or if you had an outfit on that didn't make you feel that good. You're not going to communicate as well. You're not going to be as detailed in your presentation. You're probably going to skip over a lot of things, maybe forget things because you're just not comfortable. So your outfit has a lot to do with that. You also want to understand that it's okay to adapt your style to different settings. You don't have to have one set style, right? So if you say you work or you have meetings out of your home, and maybe you're put out on, say you're a realtor or something, and you're put out on a job site. Okay, it's okay to change your style to reflect like fitting into that specific setting. You don't have to feel like you have to be all suited up all the time. So you make things work for you so that you feel comfortable, yet you feel good and you feel confident and you feel empowered. So I hope that that was helpful. Bye.